Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today we are going to talk a little bit about some very important vocabulary words. Those expressions and words are very used in the medical field, and those are words that you will hear continuously. But unfortunately, since we don't know if we are going to be able to have the sketch for the semester, most likely not. But I want you to know those words parce que ces mots sont importants dans le langage médical. The first word we are, as you can see, I have the word here, the meaning, la signification, and I give an example sentence, which means that will make it easier for you to remember that word. Because if you only know the word, but you don't use it in a sentence, most likely you are going to forget it. So this is why it's very important for you to know those words, to put them in sentences, and like that you can be very comfortable with those words. The first words we are going to talk, or we're going to see, is abnormal. 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 And the meaning is not normal for the body. The something that is abnormal is something that is not normal for the body. And you can even yourself try to give an example. For instance, someone who has a high cholesterol level. Okay, this is not normal for the body. Or blood pressure, this is not normal for the body. So you have to make sure that your body functions in a way that everything is okay. Well, not everything, but most likely everything should be okay, because you can be healthy et en santé. So what is an example I gave you? This amount of weight loss is abnormal for a woman of your age. This amount of weight loss is abnormal for a woman of your age. Ok, cette grosseur, tu vois, est abnormale pour une femme de votre âge. Weight loss, ok, perte de poids. Let's say someone who is very skinny, okay, very skinny, and you are like 20, 21, 22, there's a weight you're supposed to have, a regular weight. Okay, I am not gonna say what is a regular weight, je vais pas dire quelle grosseur est normale ou pas, mais il y a une grosseur que l'on doit avoir quand on est une femme à un certain âge. So this amount of weight loss is abnormal for women of your age. Good. The second word we are going to talk about is ache. Ache. Ache, c'est quelque chose qui fait mal. It aches. The same way we have the word like headache, mal de tête, or stomach ache, mal de ventre. A toothache, mal aux dents. Ear ache, okay, mal aux oreilles, quand on a mal aux oreilles, okay, ear ache. But be careful, you don't say ache throat. No, you say a sore throat. Mal à la gorge. A sore throat. So ache is something that that is painful, that should fait mal. So the definition I give is pain that will not go away. Okay, a pain that will not go away. That's what you call ache. C'est quelque chose qui fait mal. A stomach ache. Okay, for example, if we take a woman who has a menstruation, who has a period. Okay, so she has continuous stomach ache, which is a pain that is not going away. The example I gave is I can't sleep because my knees ache in the night. I can't sleep because my knees ache in the night. Let's say for instance for you boys, who play soccer, and après un bon match de football, vous avez tellement couru sur le terrain or whatever. So at night you must be tired. Okay, as you lay down on your bed, your knees probably ache, and then you can't sleep because you run too much on the field, on the soccer field. So I can't sleep because my knees ache in the night. The next word we are going to see is acute. Acute. Acute is quelque chose qui est aigu. Acute pain, une douleur qui est aiguë. Ok, c'est là constamment. Ok, acute. The example I gave you, quick to become severe or bad. Quick to become severity of a pain, and la sévérité d'une douleur, the severity of a pain, P-A-I-N, pain, douleur. So as you can see, if a pain is acute, c'est une douleur qui est aiguë, okay, aiguë. Good. What is the example sentence I gave? We knew the baby. I'm sorry to be here. On est là. We knew the baby was coming because Ellen's pains were acute. We knew the baby was coming because Ellen's pains were acute. So as you already know, if a woman is in labor, when a woman is in labor, ça veut dire une femme qui est sur le point d'accoucher, de donner naissance. Okay. When her water broke, that's not when she really feels the pain. It's when she's about to deliver the baby, she starts feeling real pain, and that's when they say then the pain becomes very acute. Okay, donc les douleurs sont vraiment aiguës, tu vois, c'est sévère. Good. The next word we are going to see is amnesia. Amnesia. I think we spoke a lot about that word in class. Amnesia, Alzheimer, dementia, all of those are mental illness. Okay, mental illness, not physical but mental. Amnesia. Amnesia is when you lose your memory. Dementia is the same thing. Alzheimer is the same thing when you lose your memory, but there are different factors. Okay, Alzheimer is with age. As you're getting older, you're getting Alzheimer, you start losing your memory, you don't remember things anymore, and as I said often, it's very painful because when you have Alzheimer, when you know someone who has Alzheimer, sometimes this person is not able to recognize his own family. So it's something that is very, very bad for someone to have Alzheimer. So amnesia is a condition that causes people to lose their memory. It's a condition that causes people to lose their memory. And as I said, someone can have amnesia maybe after an accident. Okay, you lose your memory for a little while, and after that, you may regain consciousness. You may regain consciousness, and of course, you can be back to normal. But whereas Alzheimer is a progressive mental illness because it continuously, it gets worse and worse as you get older. So c'est quoi l'exemple que j'ai choisi for amnesia? I can't remember the accident because I had amnesia. I can't remember the accident because I had amnesia. Donc la personne n'arrive pas à se souvenir, à se rappeler de l'accident parce qu'il has amnesia. So amnesia is when you lose your memory at some point of time, but it's not something that lasts forever. You can regain back your memory after a little while. You may regain your memory, after a little while. Whereas Alzheimer, c'est quelque chose qui dégénère, au fil du temps, gets worse and worse as you get older. Amputation. Amputation is the permanent removal of a limb. Okay, c'est ce qu'on appelle ablation de membre. Okay, as you remember, on January 2010, okay, many Haitians were amputated after this unfortunate earthquake. Give me a second. As you can see, I'm sorry. Okay. Usually I teach a course inside of the house, but I thought I would be on the balcony today to teach a course. It's very nice here, so there are some trucks outside. So I'm sorry for the noise. Okay, as you know, I speak loud, so I will speak a little bit louder so you can hear me good. Okay, as I was saying, for the amputation, you do remember for January 2010, with the earthquake, avec le tremblement de terre, il y avait beaucoup de gens qui ont été amputés. Amputation is the permanent removal, permanent, ok, ablation, ok, c'est pas temporaire mais permanent d'un membre. Quand on enlève un membre, une jambe, un pied, on coupe ça. That's what's called amputation. The example I gave, we had to amputate this leg because the infection spread quickly. We had to amputate his leg because the infection spread, okay, quickly. Spread here, this is the past participle of the verb spread, because here, this is not the present, okay. Si c'est le présent, on aurait dit spreads, mais c'est le past, this is the past participle, on dit spread. Et on peut voir ça ici, parce qu'on avait commencé dans le passé, we had. On a dû amputer sa jambe, parce que son infection commençait à se propager rapidement. Spread, c'est se propager. We had to amputate his leg because the infection spread quickly. Spread, c'est se propager. Donc l'infection se propageait très rapidement, donc on a dû couper la jambe. Peut-être que cette infection allait causer d'autres dommages beaucoup plus sévères. Amputation. Anemia. Anemia occurs when the body, okay, it occurs when the body does not have enough red blood cells. When the body does not have enough red blood cells. Anemia, quelqu'un qui est anémique, you know, is when the body does not have enough red blood cells. And an example I gave, I have low energy because I am anemic. Low energy, quelqu'un qui n'a pas beaucoup d'énergie. Okay, they are anemia. One second. Anemia. Yes, enough red blood cells. Good. Artery, there's artery here. Artery is a blood vessel that carries blood from the heart to the body. Artery is a blood vessel, un vaisseau sanguin qui transporte le sang du cœur au corps. Okay, artery. In 1628, the first complete explanation that blood flows to the body in arteries was published. In 1628, the first complete explanation that blood flows through the body in arteries was published. Donc, c'est en 1628 que la première explication complète que le sang coule à travers du corps dans les artères était publiée. Donc, avant 1628, on ne savait pas encore cet aspect de la médecine. It was not until 1628 that the first complete explanation that blood, okay, le sang, blood, pas blood flows to the body in arteries was published. Bacteria. A bacteria is a disease-causing organism. A bacteria. To prevent the spread of bacteria, it is important that nurses wash their hands very often. To prevent the spread of bacteria, it is important that nurses wash their hands very often. Pour faire la prévention, afin d'éviter la propagation de la bactérie. Afin d'éviter, to prevent, prevention, to spread, la propagation of the bacteria. It is important, c'est très important que les infirmières lavent leurs mains très souvent. And as you already know, the virus, the coronavirus, this is why they're asking people to continuously wash your hands, wash your face. Okay, avoid to put your hands in your mouth, avoid touching your faces. Okay, to avoid, to prevent. So this is why they ask people to stay home. You stay home, I stay home, you stay home, and coronavirus will go home. But if we don't do that, we don't stay home, we continuously go out in the street, touching people, kissing people, you know what's gonna happen next. Of course, you know we will get sick. Good. Bed sore. A bed sore. A bed sore is a wound. On a déjà étudié ce mot wound. Wounds that develop on someone from lying too long on one place. Wounds that develop on someone from lying too much. Okay, that's I don't know how I can explain that. You know, sometimes you know when you lay down too much, in one place, c'est ce qu'on appelle in French des escars. Escar. Escar. Okay, des escars. That's when you're lying too much. For instance, quand vous couchez trop longtemps sur votre coude or whatever, n'importe quoi. Quand vous levez le matin, you feel like, you know, maybe your elbow, you know, ça vous fait mal un peu. Okay, that's why when you're lying too much on one side of the bed, okay, in one place, alright. Si vous appuyez trop longtemps sur votre coude, you know, whatever, or you know, you feel like, you know, some bed sore. That's what you call des escars. If you don't get up and take a walk, you will develop painful bed sores. If you don't get up and take a walk, you will develop painful bed sores. Good. The next one we're going to learn is benign. Benign. What is benign? It's something that is not harmful, not cancer. C'est quelque chose qui ne fait pas mal, qui est bénigne. Okay, c'est pas cancéreux non plus. Okay. So we hope that the test show that the lump in your breast is benign. We hope that the test show that the lump, what is a lump? Lump, c'est ce qu'on appelle une bosse. Bosse. Un petit boule. Okay, bosse. B-O-S-S-E. Okay, that's what you call lump. A lump. Okay, a lump. So we hope that the test shows that the lump in your breast is benign. The next word we are going to see 4 more words. We are going to see biopsy. Biopsy. What is biopsy? Biopsy. Biopsy is removal of human tissue in order to conduct some medical tests. Okay, c'est quand on retire, on enlève, you know, des parties des tissus dans le corps d'un être humain afin de conduire des tests médicaux. Okay, a biopsy. Okay, pour conduire des tests médicaux, a biopsy. The biopsy will out a number of illness. Donc la biopsie, tu vois, a éliminé un nombre de maladies. The rule out, okay, eliminate on a certain sense. That with the biopsy, with this test, we can see that, oh, this person would feel like maybe he was diabetic. No, he's not diabetic, okay, il n'est pas diabétique. Or maybe this person maybe has a cancer. No, he doesn't have cancer. So that's what the biopsy, that's the importance of biopsy, c'est ça l'importance de biopsy. Biopsy. A blood count. Blood count is the amount of blood count is the amount of red and blood cells a body has. Is the amount of blood cells, red and white blood cells a body has. Be happy to know that your body blood count. Be happy to know that your blood count is almost back to normal. Okay, blood count, c'est ce qu'on appelle une formule sanguine. You know, formule sanguine. Is to happy to know that your blood count is almost back to normal, which means, you know, that's the amount. Okay, c'est le nombre, tu vois, de cellules rouges et blanches qu'un corps peut avoir. White blood cell, red blood cells. Blood pressure. Attention artérielle. Blood pressure. The rate at which blood flows to the body. The rate at which blood flows to the body. C'est ce qu'on appelle la tension artérielle. High blood pressure puts you at risk of having a heart attack. High blood pressure puts you at risk. Hein? Quand votre tension artérielle est trop élevée, ça vous met à risque d'avoir un arrêt de cœur, a heart attack. So make sure you know that you take care of your body. You know, it's not I shouldn't even have to say that to you guys, because as medical students, as nursing students, you know the importance of taking care of your body, how important it is to take care of your body. Brace. Brace. What is a brace? Brace is a device that holds anybody in a place. C'est ce qu'on appelle un corset. Brace. Corset. Ouais? Les infirmières, hein? Corset. C'est un instrument qui tient une partie du corps, anybody in place. Par exemple, quelqu'un. Brace. Ok, par exemple, quelqu'un qui s'est fracturé l'épaule, okay, or whatever, you know, you put a brace to hold, afin de maintenir en place, okay, la partie du corps qui est fracturée. You will probably have to wear a brace on your ankle when you walk. You will probably have to wear a brace in your ankle. Where? Porter, un corset, you know, ou a brace, a knee brace, okay? Des fois, on peut mettre ça aussi au genou, okay? A knee brace quand vous marchez. Good. I think we are going to stop here for today. We're going to see bridge and bruise. Et puis, on va s'arrêter à bruise. Bridge. Bridge. What is a bridge? Bridge is a position for a non-baby which the feet are down and the head is up. Donc, c'est la position d'un bébé qui est dans le ventre de sa maman, bien entendu. Pour lequel tu vois, les pieds sont en bas et la tête est en haut. Et vous savez, j'espère que tout le monde le sait, que quand l'enfant sort, c'est la tête qui sort avant à travers le vagin. Ok? C'est le vagin, c'est ça? Bon, je ne sais pas. C'est ça, tu vois? Donc, la tête sort avant. Donc, the bridge position, in a medical term, the bridge position is the opposite way. Le plus souvent, qu'est-ce qu'on arrive dans ces cas? On est obligé de faire des exercices afin que l'enfant ou que le bébé trouve sa position normale. Le cas échéant, on sera obligé de passer à de cesarean de C-section. On verra ça. C-E-A-S-E-R-A-N, cesarean or the C-section. C-section, cesarean, ok? So, donc, l'enfant, le bébé, quand le bébé sort, c'est la tête qui doit sortir avant, donc c'est la position du fœtus, ok? Head down, head down, feet up. But if the feet is down, okay, the doctor, you know, wherever the specialist, whatever, doctor, gynecologist, whatever, they have to find ways to put the baby, make sure the baby take his normal position. La position normale, c'est la tête qui doit être en bas et non les pieds. So that's what you call bridge in the English, in the medical term, bridge. And the last word we are going to see today is bruise. A bruise. A bruise is an injured body tissue with the visible need on the skin. It is injured body tissue. Just 1 second. I have just received a message. Yes, okay. A bruise is an injured body tissue that is visible underneath the skin. Okay, c'est par exemple quand vous pouvez voir sous votre peau, par exemple si vous frappez vous frappez le coude par exemple, you can see under your skin is blue. Okay, c'est ce qu'on appelle bleu des fois, tu vois, a bruise. The woman has badly bruised when she came into the ER. The woman was badly bruised when she came into the ER. Donc la femme avait beaucoup de bleu, tu vois, sur la peau, quand elle est venue à la salle d'urgence. ER, emergency room. Remember that. ER. ER is the emergency room. ER. Good. I think we've seen many words today. We are going to stop until bruise for today. I hope that this lesson was significant for you guys, that you are able to learn something. Then again, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to send me a message either on the platform or on my WhatsApp number, 3614-8978 or 4195-9665. I have WhatsApp on both numbers. Vous pouvez m'envoyer un message si vous avez des questions et je serai at our disposition. In the meantime, thank you very much. Be safe, wash your hands, always stay home because that's the only way we can stop the spread of this virus. Stay home, be safe, and I will talk to you soon. God bless you.